What's going on, y'all? So as you can see right now, P. Diddy has been caught in the Hyatt Park Hotel by authorities and has been arrested in a hotel in New York City. Now, if you could see right here, this is P. Diddy here in a trench coat, and they had swiftly made the arrest. And from what the article reads, it looks like the team wasn't even aware of his arrest. As you can see here, take him and he's right here. This is another part of the Hyatt Hotel that we've been looking up for the past few live streams. This is him in cuffs. This is Diddy in handcuffs being escorted out of the Hyatt Hotel. Do you see his arms placed behind his back? Right there. And they titled this Puff in Cuffs, which is wild. But this is just the beginning, man. As those of you who may know or don't know, after P. Diddy's arrest, there's been multiple executives that had stepped down. And we'll get to that in a later video. But multiple people had stepped down, from Kevin Lyles to Lucien Grange. Everybody had stepped down, some even a few hours after P. Diddy's arrest, which I'll break down in the later video. But let's get into it, man. So we've been looking up stories about P. Diddy's arrest for a few days now, and one of the most interesting things after this arrest had came about the hotels that he's been staying at in the city of New York, where he was arrested. One of them comes from an ex-employee from a hotel. Now, there's an ex-employee who discussed how they were disgusted about P. Diddy staying at the hotel while he was there, and the mess he would make with all the lube he would bring. And I'm gonna play the article right now for y'all. Now, as you could see here, it says swanky New York City hotel billed Sean Diddy Combs extra because he destroyed couch and sheets with oil, ex-worker had claimed. Nah, Diddy's messing up the sheets with the baby oil. Ain't no way P. Diddy messing up the sheets with baby oil, bruh. Can you believe that? Now, this ex-worker works at another hotel, but you have to remember that Diddy was caught when he was arrested with 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but he's been in New York for the past 2 weeks, from what sources were saying. So we have a worker complaining about the baby oil from a separate hotel before he was caught at the Hyatt Park Hotel. So we're going to take a look at what this ex-worker had complained about during his time working at the hotel with Diddy. It says here, a swanky New York City hotel billed rapper Sean Diddy Combs extra after a visit because of a destroyed and stained couch and sheets, a former employee said on Tuesday. Why is Diddy fucking up the sheets, bruh? Why is he messing up the sheets with baby oil? It's slipping, sliding, scrambling, and scraping all over the sheets. Diddy, say it ain't so. Getting charged extra because you're leaving them extra greasy with baby oil. Hotel management was recently questioned about the embattled star's visit. The ex-worker said, and this is the important part, amid a federal investigation, which resulted in his indictment on a slew of shocking charges, Combs was arrested Monday night at a different Manhattan hotel, which is the Hyatt Hotel, left the couch and sheets in the high-end hotel room destroyed and stained with oil. Ugh, bro, so disgusting, bro. I don't know what man or woman was in those sheets with Diddy, but I feel sorry for the ex-worker who had to clean it up. You know, housekeeping knows. Whoa, what did Drake say in his song? Housekeeping knows, right? Now, in the room, there was stains on the couches with body oils, and the hotel needed to charge him for extra cleaning. And the sources said that people, and this is important, people had reached out to the hotel asking if he stayed at a certain date at the hotel. I don't know if it was federal lawyers or Diddy's lawyers, but they were trying to coordinate the dates he was there. Now, this is very important because now there's people, and they couldn't tell if it was the police or if it was Diddy's lawyers that were trying to figure out exactly when he was there when he greased up the sheets with baby oil. This is crazy. So not only did he get caught at the Hyatt Hotel, he's been at this other hotel wreaking havoc and making a mess of the sheets. And now there's people, and the source that said this, the ex-employee that said this, he couldn't tell if the people that asked about Diddy being there on those days, on those dates, he couldn't tell if it was either the federales, the feds, or if it was Diddy's lawyers. Diddy's lawyers trying to see if they could try to figure out any information of Diddy stay at this hotel. It looks like people have been trying to be on this, and it looks like everybody was closing in. And this is just somebody's perspective who worked at another hotel that saw that something was happening. Now it continues to say the bombshell indictment unsealed Tuesday in Manhattan's federal court details the rapper's twisted sexual desires, and note investigators found more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant at Combs mansions in Miami and Los Angeles during raids in March, with the trove dubbed freak off supplies. Freak off supplies in a government indictment is crazy, bruh. For them to just coin it, freak off supplies, is insane. In court papers claim that Combs lured several women into his orbit under the pretense of a romantic relationship and then forced them to have sex with male prostitutes. And then he would call them freak offs. Combs would watch and master 8 and then elaborate and produce actual performances, which he filmed to use as collateral damage against his victims. The freak-offs often lasted several days and were so intense that both Combs and the victims received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. And there's a video circulating around, and I have no idea about Diddy's mom. I have no idea, but it's him and his mom, and there's like an IV bag, allegedly. I don't know. I got to bring up the video. Now, there's music playing in the background, but you could see here it says video surfaces right here. Video surfaces of Sean Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, taking an IV drip with his mother, Janice Combs. So let me introduce you to my mom. And then he brings her in the frame. She's getting a drip with me. Look, see? She's getting a drip with me. And then, as you can see here, I believe she's showing her arm right here, showing the IV. And then we have this right here also saying, after freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. That is crazy, bro. So there's video proof of him using the IV, and then in the documents it shows that that's being used as well after the freak-offs. So let's get back to the report. The rapper voluntarily traveled to the Big Apple Monday in anticipation of his arrest on federal charges stemming from a grand jury indictment, according to the prosecutors and sources. He was taken into custody at the Park Hyatt, New York, and Homeland Security investigations, which handled probes. Combs was first accused of a year-long pattern of domestic and sexual violence, and even against his former girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie Ventura, in a lawsuit she filed against him last November. Though the pair quickly settled the lawsuit, prompted more than half a dozen alleged victims to come forward with their own lawsuit against Combs. Combs has denied all the allegations and claimed that the plaintiffs were looking for a quick payday. After all of this, the one thing that I could tell you right now about this ex-worker story is that he was pissed that he had to clean up those fucked up sheets, man. He was pissed. He's like, yeah, officer, officer, arrest that man. Officer, arrest that man. And he fucked up the sheets too. But you guys have to keep in mind when he greased up the sheets with lube and stained them with baby oil, this was happening at another hotel. This happened at another hotel. It was a separate incident to a point where the worker couldn't tell if it was police officers or if it was Diddy's team, Diddy's lawyers, trying to figure out the dates he stayed there, because this is what an employee said on Tuesday. And if I'm correct, this was posted on September 17th. Diddy was there for more than just 1 week, if I'm not mistaken, for his arrest. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. We'll keep it alleged. But isn't it crazy how in the indictment they say that he gets caught with 1,000 bottles of lube and baby oil, and this worker said that they had to charge him extra because he stained and destroyed their couch and sheets? Yeah, Diddy was like, fuck your couch. And then he just greased up the sheets, bruh. So disrespectful. And I feel sorry for any worker who had to clean that up. I could only imagine the stains that they were seeing on those sheets. Ugh. But yeah, man. And there's more going on to this, because now after Diddy got arrested, all these other big executives had stepped down. All these cogs in the wheel have shifted and changed, and we're going to talk about that in a later video. But I just wanted to express that P. Diddy has been going to multiple hotels and having multiple freak offs, allegedly, right? But from what I can tell you right now, this employee is telling you right now, bro, there was a freak off going on, or allegedly there could have been a freak off going on. Right now, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace.